Hey everybody, DARPA here. In this video you're going to see how having a blood pressure coach is the most important tool you can have when lowering your blood pressure. Check it out. Well, before we get started on Christian Goodman's blood pressure course, let me tell you a little bit about how I got here. And it's not unsimilar to what your experience. See, I was just like you. 30 years ago I was in my 20s. And I was building a business, raising kids, building an estate, and trying to have a future basically. So I put my 100 hours in and built a business and raised my family. And long story short, and fast forward 30 years, my kids are out of the house, and I've since retired. And I've come to realize that, unfortunately, like many of us, we just let ourselves go, unfortunately, and you find yourselves, your body starts to wear down, and you need help. So one day I woke up, and you got high cholesterol and high blood pressure and everything that goes with it. So you're here today because you want to take control, and I do too. So the problem is there's not a whole lot of people you can talk to about it. I mean, you can go to a doctor, and what are they going to do? Push some pills on you and charge you $600 and wish you a good day. You can talk to family and friends, and they're probably in the same boat. So, it's not very good advice. You can go online and do some research, but, all they're going to do is sell you some green juice or something like that and says it's the best in the world or whatever. And I come to realize you don't need medications, you don't need supplements, you don't need diet changes, you don't need any kind of strenuous exercise to lower your blood pressure. You just need someone to help you, coach you, and get you motivated to do it and show you techniques on how to do it. And that made sense to me. It made sense to hire a coach and who specializes in lowering blood pressure and showing me techniques on breathing and relaxation, other things. I remember in my teenage years I was in wrestling, and I had a wrestling coach, and I played baseball, and I had a baseball coach. And in the baseball world I had a batting coach and a pitching coach, and I had all kinds of coaches. And these are basically people that are experts that know how to do what I want to do. So I looked up Christian Goodman, and he is an expert in lowering blood pressure, and that's what I wanted to do. So I wanted to learn from him on how to do it. So I ordered the product and I tried it, and I seen all the testimonials, and quite frankly I think I'm the best testimonial out there, because that's what I do for a living. I do reviews. So I am the testimonial because I use the product. So what he teaches you is breathing exercises and how to reduce stress at any given moment, so instantaneously. And these are techniques that are invaluable. So after I took the course, I saw my blood pressure physically actually go down. I mean, from the highest levels down to normal. I was feeling energized, like I was in my 20s. When you wake up and you're not tired and you're ready to hit the day. That was one of my biggest things. Am I going to have a heart attack today? So it gives me that assurance that no, I'm not. I'm not going to have it today. Not today. But basically, it just gave me the gratification that I wasn't alone. So I could invite Christian into my living room, to my office, in the car. There's audible tapes on there, so he offers encouragement and inspiration, and he teaches you a lot about blood pressure. So that's the kind of coach I need. You can literally touch the button here on the email, or if you're on YouTube, you can actually touch the button there and download the audibles in minutes. And there's no commitment membership, there's no yearly membership, there's nothing like that. They send you updates and emails and any other techniques that were updated. One of the takeaways from this course that I learned personally is that there's a lot of things you can do to lower your blood pressure. One of them is drinking medicinal tea, like hibiscus, for instance. And I actually did a complete video on hibiscus tea, and you can actually see that on my playlist on YouTube. And what I like about hibiscus tea is that it's flavorful, it's delicious, and case studies show that it absolutely lowers your blood pressure. As a matter of fact, they've been drinking it since the days of the Mayans. The Egyptian pharaohs called it the tea for kings. I'm going to give you a bonus. If you send me, and it'll be on the description below, if you send me the receipt that you purchased the blood pressure course, I'm going to go ahead and send you not a tea leaf, I'm going to send you a half a pound of hibiscus tea with instructions on how to make it and how to serve it and whatnot like that. Give you a book on teas as well. That'll be in the description below. So all you got to do is send me the receipt that you purchased the product, and I'll make it worth your while so that you can get these other bonuses, if you will, to try the product. So, but you'll thank me for it for sure. And I also put a link in there if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Next time I drop a video like this or any other health product, you'll be the first to know. So I want to thank you again for being part of my journey in lowering blood pressure. I hope this helped you. This is DARPA wishing you good health.